Hi, I'm Ruthie, and welcome to Fifth Street Marketplace. Hope you enjoy our show.
Welcome to The View at the Fifth Street Marketplace. We're happy to have you join us today. I'm Bobby Avery. This is Judy Lucas, your host for today. Our guest is Val Vajdic, and we're happy to have you join us, Val.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Now, Val,
Yes.
I've known you for several years, okay, because I know that you've had booth spaces with Ruthie over at Heartland Candles and Gifts when we were across the street, and then you moved over here to the Fifth Street Marketplace. But I don't know that much about you other than just running into you, you know, periodically at open houses or whatever. So could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
We retired here about 10 years ago. My husband and I, we came from Akron, Ohio, outside of Cleveland. I was in nursing then, and I've always kind of dabbled in crocheting and knitting and a whole bunch of things like that. But when I moved down here, I decided to go into jewelry making, which I really, really enjoy.
Wow. And Val, what are your displays here at the Fifth Street Marketplace?
I have 4 different display cases. 3 of them are dedicated to jewelry, and the other one is dedicated to my handiwork with crocheting and knitting and that type of thing.
Can you describe some of the jewelry that you make?
I really appreciate semi-precious stones, and I have one jewelry display case that, like, for example, this is jasper. And this is a leopard skin. It's a leopard skin jasper. It's a semi-precious stone. Jasper is the stone of harmony. It's kind of a soothing, relaxing type stone. And these are all metaphysical properties that have, you know, folklore that has been around for years.
Okay.
But those are my favorite things.
I think harmony, huh? And
Yes.
soothing. I think I can use that.
We all. And then here I have an Amazonite. And that is a writer's stone. That's creative expression.
That's very nice.
I should be wearing it.
Yes.
Oh, you're very creative. You can tell from everything
I love the
you've
one that
made.
you have on this morning.
Well, thank you.
And it matches so well.
This is art glass, like.
Art glass?
Right.
It's very pretty.
Thank you. Thank you.
And this one?
This is we go down to Florida once a year, and I usually stop at the shell shops. So then I pick up little focal points, and I drill them and just put it together.
Well, how unique. Yeah. And there's a lot of people from Florida that have moved up here, the halfbacks.
Oh, yeah.
I'm one of them.
I'm one of them. I came from Florida. That would appreciate that. Now,
I have a necklace on. I just found that matched the shirt just perfectly.
it does.
Can you tell me a little bit about this?
That particular one, I have regular turquoise. That is a chalk turquoise. It has the same properties as regular turquoise, but it can be dyed in any different color. It's taken out of the ground as a white stone. So you can find that in green.
Okay, and how much is this?
That one you have on, it's under $10.
Okay, I noticed. What's your price range then?
Well, 10, 12. I usually try to stay under $20. This is a hobby for me. It just keeps my hands busy. So I don't go for the big bucks. I just like to see people buy it and enjoy it.
Judy,
wear it.
We can shop. In fact,
We can go shopping. I know. I like it.
I like it,
and that goes perfect with your outfit too. I think you just sold 2 today.
And those are glass beads you have on.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, great. I just noticed that it just matched everything, even my earrings that I had on this
I
morning.
was looking at all the jewelry, and I really am amazed at all the work and how reasonable the prices are. You can't beat it. I'm planning to get a few for Christmas gifts and put a couple aside for birthday gifts.
Well,
and so
I saw
before
you
they
had
disappear.
earrings and bracelets.
Right.
It's not just necklaces that you
earrings
carry?
are generally around $5.
Oh, my goodness.
Right.
You can't
So
beat that. That's
it's very
fantastic.
reasonably priced.
Now, what else do you have here? What other cases?
Well, I do have the crocheting and the knitting. This is a little iPad case that I've made because that's the popular thing. And this could be men or women. And it just protects your iPad. I've got a couple golf club covers upstairs.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, well,
Yes.
that's perfect for man or woman up here. I mean, being
Right.
the golf
And perfect
capital
for
of...
the golf capital of Tennessee,
Yes,
Right.
absolutely.
And some golf pouches where you can put your tees and that kind
Oh.
of thing. So, oh, and some handmade purses.
Oh,
This is
that's
example of
pretty.
one.
Now let's see that one.
This is made out of cloth.
Oh, look, I like this because
got
I
lots
have
of-
to have pockets. I have to have, oh, there's one in the back too.
And there's pockets inside as well.
Oh, my goodness. You could just start a new Vera Bradley line. You realize that with all these pockets that are in here. Well, that's lovely, but I have to show you something. I know that you also crochet.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna let you have this one
Thank
back.
you.
Because I found this one. And I thought this was just absolutely adorable.
And that goes perfect. They're wearing a lot of color today,
Yes.
combinations and so on. That's perfect too.
And I thought this one would just, it just pops with the green.
Yes.
So I like for people to wear color.
Now, how
I'm
much
a
is that,
colorful
too?
person. Let me
that-
see.
Check that.
one. Oh my goodness, it's $8.
You can't beat that.
You can't beat that. That is terrific. Well, here, I'm going to put it on this side so everybody can see it. For $8, everybody needs to be buying one of these. This will be
Right.
the new thing.
I only have 3.
Oh, you better get busy. You have the
Y'all
holidays
better get
coming
down
up.
here really quickly.
Because I think Bobby and I have just bought out about half of your booths. No, they're not booths. What are they? They're just
Display cases.
Display cases,
I just found a pattern for slippers. It was in Martha Stewart magazine, and I plan on making slippers out of wool for right before Christmas. So I'm going to feature that
Oh, well,
as well.
wonderful.
Now, how did you get started making jewelry?
When I came down here, I think I just picked up a magazine, or they sent me a catalog, and I bought stones and that kind of thing, and I thought, oh, I better do something with them. So I started making.
you're
and
self-taught.
I've been hooked ever since.
Wow.
I have
Yes,
to have
that's
somebody
pretty
show me
impressive.
something. Remember
Yes.
that, Judy?
I have to have someone show me everything
Yeah.
in order to. So that's wonderful.
Yeah, that's very good. And the being you do this for a hobby and all, it allows, you're selling your things, but it gives us the opportunity to really buy something nice for an extremely reasonable price.
And I have so much fun doing it.
Oh, that's great.
It's,
Yeah.
it's
That
very
is
enjoyable.
great. It's always fun to do things that you enjoy.
That's so true. Oh, and I understand you have some artwork that you're going to try to bring in here also. Is that true?
I am a member of the Creative Arts Center in
Uh-huh.
Fairfield Glade, and I do do a little bit of painting, watercolor and oils and that type of thing.
Wow.
And
I don't think I remember
I'm going
that.
to, yeah.
That's great.
So
So I'll be bringing some of those things as well.
that'd be great.
Wonderful.
What type of artwork do you do?
Watercolor, some
That's
oils,
right.
acrylics. Yep.
Okay. And
So-
that the note cards will be of all those different
Watercolor.
Oh,
watercolors?
note cards out.
Yes.
Yes, that are
That's what you-
handmade.
Oh, terrific. That'll be
great.
just in time for the holidays, too.
It will be.
A lot of
It will
nice
be.
little gifts
So-
that.
Well, you're
people
going to be
can get.
busy, girl.
Always. Always. Yep. Well, there's some sayings about that, right? Keep the hands busy or something. Maybe
Yeah.
the mind will keep going. Who knows?
Anything else you'd like to tell us about any of the things that you do? With any ideas for the future of what you're going to do other than the slippers? Is it slippers that you're going to be doing?
Slippers,
Okay.
some artwork. It's really funny when I'm looking through a magazine, if I see something that intrigues me, I'll go ahead and try it. And then if I really like making it, then I just make more. And then I bring it in here.
Well, you're
So-
encouraging me to go home and get out my paintbrushes and start working again.
Absolutely.
Because I haven't painted in quite some time. So I'm just getting my creativity flowing again. And I appreciate that.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you.
That is very interesting to get started in something like that. It's so true. When you see somebody that's very creative, it kind of, gets you started. But it's great that you have brought these things to the Fifth Street Marketplace. And this is such a wonderful place. They've got so many unique things here. And I'm so glad that you've decided to bring your merchandise here, too.
My mom always kept her hands busy. My mom carved, she sewed, she painted,
Oh,
and
so
I think
this is
that's
where
where
she
I got
gets
it
it
from.
from.
And the school that I went to, they always had an art program, and that's where I learned how to paint. I took art all the way until I graduated. So I think that's where I get it, between my mom and the programs that I was offered. you just kind of feel you can do anything, I guess.
About how long have you been with Ruthie, by the way?
10 years.
Wow.
10
so,
years.
So ever since you've been here?
Right. I think I started, and then I thought, oh, I needed someplace to put some of these things. So this works really, really well for me. I come in to manage it, just to make sure that the booth is nice and filled up, and it's a perfect spot. I don't have to sell it or anything like that. They take care of all of that for me, so I can do my crafting, which is what I like to do.
Terrific.
We really appreciate you coming here today and talking about things that you have found. Thank you so much for joining us, and hopefully you all will join us too.
We'll be right
back.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Spirit Broadband provides a bundle which includes 86 of the most popular TV channels, including high-definition local channels. This bundle includes up to 10 megs of broadband internet and unlimited long-distance phone service. The cost for our bundle is only $85 for the first year. Catch the Spirit and become part of our Spirit Broadband family.
Welcome back to the view of at the 5th Street Marketplace. Our next guest is Karen Boyer. Thank you for coming here, Karen.
Good morning, Karen. We're so glad to have you. I understand that you're a retired teacher from Illinois.
Yes, I taught high school English for 34 years, 32 of it in Springfield, Illinois.
Oh my goodness, I'm going to have to be careful on how I speak. Now I'm going to be nervous.
Don't be.
And what made you come to the plateau?
Well, I love the weather, I love the scenery, and we've shopped the 127 yard sale for 12 years, and about 12 years ago we were we live in Fairfield, and we were staying there, and I told my husband I wouldn't mind living here. He said, really? And he jumped at the chance.
Oh.
I always told him if I was going to move, I had to have a pool and a view, and we got both, so we moved.
Oh, congratulations. Most husbands don't listen to everything that we have to say. So that's terrific for you. Now, what brought you into the 5th Street Marketplace? What
Well,
got you into...
I'm a daughter of an auctioneer.
Oh, really? You have a
and-
lot in common with Ruthie then.
Yes, and I've always dabbled in antiques. Well, even college, I remember my husband and I, we married young, some of the first things we bought. And as a child, of course, I went to yard sales because my dad was an auctioneer, had yard sales. My parents both collected antiques. And I started out as an antique dealer. And as the markets expanded, because I was in some antique malls south of Springfield, Illinois, as the markets expanded, one of the antique malls I was in, the owner built a craft mall. So at that time, early, 15 years ago or something, craft malls were really big. So I kind of got involved in that. I always used antiques for my display pieces and added other things that people would want for home decor along with the antiques. And it just evolved, and now I do a little bit of both. And when I moved to the plateau, I stayed involved. When we moved here, we had a semi. My inventory and my house furniture, it was huge, and I brought a lot of my inventory with me.
Wow, a semi.
It was a big semi, okay? And I brought my inventory with me that I hadn't sold. And when Ruthie opened this, I heard about it last fall, and I got involved. And
Oh, good.
Now, I understand you have some specialties here. What are they?
well, one of the things I deal with is golf, because we're the golf capital of Tennessee.
That's right.
And up here is a picture of one of the golf items I have in my book, but I have, in my booth. But I have glasses, napkins, mugs, pictures, all kinds of golf gifts for the golf lover or for the wife who wants to buy something special for her husband.
I thought this was absolutely perfect because of the fact, and I chose this one to bring out, by the way. But anyway, I love it because he has the Vols color shirt and the bear, naturally, because, you know, in Gatlinburg or wherever we have all these bears, and then the golfing. Okay,
Right.
so this is absolutely perfect for someone to come in and buy for their husband.
There's all kinds of gifts at all different prices that they can buy for a husband, brother, friend, whatever. Also, I do wine because the two wineries here in Crossville.
Oh, terrific.
And I do a lot of wine items, and one of the new hot items is cork cages.
I can use that. I've collected a lot of corks. I don't know why, but I have. They're in a plastic bag, so that would be perfect for
Oh,
my
I love.
house.
Oh,
Is that
and it
not
stays
cool?
on too.
And then you
That's
put the
nice.
corks in it.
Right.
Now, they come in lots of designs. I happen to have this one. The pineapple, of course, would be a nice gift for someone with a new home.
Yeah, for, pineapple means welcome, doesn't it?
Welcome, yes, and it's a
Okay.
very good home gift. A hostess gift also, but they come in different designs, like they come in a chest, a wine chest, and you can stick a wine bottle in it, or they come in the shape of a wine bottle, and they will hold a wine bottle also, as well as the corks. And I've had
Terrific.
the home and the purse, and they come in different designs, but right now I have this one, and I have lots of wine napkins, cocktail napkins. I have art glass stoppers that are blowing in different colors.
Oh, wow.
That are very unique gift, and different colors. And then for Halloween, I have really cute bottle stoppers of witches.
So you're seasonal also.
Very seasonal, because I want gifts and decor for the home. And so wine is one of my second areas where I do a lot. And then I also have all kinds of gifts that they can pick up for friends, coasters. I have soaps from France that are unique.
My goodness.
I have different kinds of florals, baskets, and like for Halloween, and fall, I have a lot of really cute things.
I've got one here, which I dearly love. I think this is beautiful. Isn't that
Oh,
pretty?
I like that. I like that very much.
She's got a lot of fall things there that are nice for the home and serving and all just beautiful things. So
Now, we got to go up. We had the privilege of going upstairs and going through her booth, okay, which there are just tons of things in order to look at and to buy, of course. But one of my favorite things, okay, and if any of you know me, okay, you just know that this is me. So, okay, here we go. Now, don't you just think that this is me?
it fits
I
you
don't know which
perfectly.
way this goes, you know.
Any way you want it.
Any way you want it. So, I'm just all ready for work today. So,
That is perfect, Judy.
so anyway, I had to have some fun too. But another thing that I saw up there that was so interesting, I don't want to lose that. Another thing that I saw up there was so interesting was a tree, a black tree.
That's kind of the trend now for people to decorate for Halloween with trees, and I have the black trees, I have the lights, and I have the ornaments, and they can get whichever they want and add to it. Just like Easter trees are coming in too, and I'll probably have Easter trees at Easter.
That's how unique.
Yeah, it
I mean,
keeps
who
you
would have
coming
ever
in,
thought of
right.
that? That's terrific.
And a lot of people collect witches at Halloween, and I have several witches upstairs, one with a light and some that aren't
Oh, I
lit.
saw that one with the light. That was so cool. And I have a friend that collects witches, so
And
I'm sure I'm
kitchen
gonna
witches.
have-
I have some kitchen witches on the spring that a kitchen witch has been around for a long time.
It had, now doesn't it have like a little saying or something that goes along with it, or?
Well, some of them do.
Okay,
Some of
all
them
right.
do, but I know people do collect witches, and so I try to provide witches for them. I have some antiques. I have some collectibles. I do cookbooks. I do local cookbooks.
Oh, terrific.
Recipe cards.
Now, I have to tell you, with
Yes.
the local cookbooks, that they must work, because I think for every year I've been here, I've gained 5 pounds, just from the local cooking, okay? So, that,
We have
it works.
We have people come in and they want to take something home with them, and so we do have local cookbooks from the
Good.
area that they can purchase. Recipe cards, recipe boxes, lots of linens. I have lots of
Oh,
linens.
my goodness.
I have some Halloween table runners and tablecloths that they can use that are just for fun.
Oh.
Lots of fun things, whimsical things.
Sounds like a
That's
fun
neat.
thing to do is come
Yes.
here, find all the decorations for your
And,
home. right?
Yeah, you can decorate, you can purchase the gifts, you
Yeah.
can,
Tell me a little bit more about the antiques that you have here.
I have some glassware, like I did a tea table for fall. It was all antique teacups and teapots, and I still have teacups and teapots. Some beautiful china that goes with them. I carry a few pieces of the china with the roses and the Bavarian and Haviland, a few things like that. I also try to cover the soap dishes so they can put the soap in them. With the antique dishes, they can put soap in them.
oh, that's nice. Oh, that's right. 'cause
But
you
right
mentioned
now, as I
homemade
said,
soap.
we're really full for fall, and then I'll get ready the same way for Christmas, the same way for Easter, spring, summer, and then pick up hostess gifts all year round for seasonal.
So it
Well,
keeps them
good.
coming, they have to come
Yeah,
in all the time to see,
just
because
to
there's
see.
so many different things that they'll have, and being seasonal is great.
Right.
If you're looking for something, and it's a great way to get some guests
I also
too.
use antiques for display, like I have benches that people can put on their porch. I have a black chair up there that someone wants to decorate for Halloween.
was
They
gonna
could put a
say,
witch on it and set it on their front porch.
I saw the chair.
I have some ladders that they could use for decoration.
Oh, now those are very popular also.
I have lots of baskets that people can fill with me or with someone else. Other flowers here in the marketplace, there's lots of variety. They could just pick up the basket and fill it.
Now, how do you find all these different things?
That's what I want to know.
People always
wanna go
ask
with
me
her.
that, and it just happens. It really happens.
Is it in your traveling, or do you look
A
in?
little bit of everything. I always buy when I travel. We always go to Florida in the spring, and I buy when I'm there.
Uh-huh.
I want to go with you.
I shop the 127 for 8 days, partial days.
Wow.
I look forward to it every year. I've been shopping it for 12 years. Goes right through Crossville, and I have certain dealers I go back to every year. Then I'll have friends say, "Oh, I want to sell so and so," or "I want to," or it just happens. If it's in your blood, daughter of an auctioneer, I've done it all my life.
Now, is there something particular you look for, or is it just when you get to something, you see it? and
Well,
you
I tell my
find it
husband
there?
if I'm low on something like I need teapots, well, we look for teapots. So, or I always look for vintage linens. That's one of the
Okay.
things I've always looked for. I always look for
Okay.
vintage sewing items because I like that and it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on what I need.
That's terrific.
Really neat teacups I always look for because people like teacups. Tea has been a really big thing, popular lately with girls for their bridal showers. And they buy teacups and teapots, and this last spring we noticed that was a really trend for the bridal shower to have a tea party. And I think living in the Glade with a lot of retired people, we have
Right.
tea parties and luncheons, and people here entertain a lot, and so I try to cater to the entertaining aspect of it with my hostess napkins and cocktail napkins and things
You
like
have
that.
a great variety of them also.
Just things I found that people need and want, and a quick gift to pick up.
I have
Unique gift.
I have a friend that had shown me some pictures of all the teapots and everything that she has collected. They have a lot of tea parties together. So I'll have to tell her about you and what you have so that she'll come on in.
That's become something really popular this year.
Well, I noticed also something that caught Bobby's eye up there. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Were the measuring spoons.
Oh, yes.
That you even have measuring spoons.
last-
I mean, that was just
And
so
that was
cool.
the shape of pumpkins, wasn't it?
The
Or-
last year they become very popular. I have a variety. I have the ones in teapots. I have Queen of the Kitchen. I have bluebirds.
Oh, my
I have
goodness.
pumpkins. I have cornucopia. I have owls. Just a few. They've become very popular, and the measuring spoons to go with them become very popular too.
And they're
know,
heavy. They were
that-
heavy. It's not like ones that you would just use
It's a
once,
nice hostess gift.
I was
Yeah.
just going to say that. That would be a nice gift to bring to somebody's home when you're invited over. That's something unique.
I'm sitting here thinking that we
Uh,
could pick up some napkins and,
Right.
one
Pick
of
up
the
a
little
wine
things that-
stopper, because the wine stoppers, as I said, the blow-on glass wine stoppers, everyone's different.
Uh-huh.
And then for Halloween, I've got the ones with the witch's legs and the witch's hat.
Well, you even have little towels up there that I saw.
Right.
So we could actually just take one of your cork dispensers that you have
Right.
here, canisters, and we could just kind of fill it
Right.
with all of this and give it.
A lot of, I have a lot of gifts for people moving into new homes. That
Which
make-
happens a lot down here.
yes,
housewarming
Or up
gifts.
here.
housewarming gifts. yes.
Housewarming gifts.
Housewarming gift, yeah. You're always looking for something that's a little unusual.
The only thing I got when I had a new house when I moved up here was company. That was
Did they
it.
bring a gift?
No, no one brought a gift.
Then
But they
you
all
say-
came for the first year and a half moving up here. So I should have shown them.
Well, when I
Or
moved
told
in,
them about
before I
you,
was even
so
moved,
that I
somebody
could've-
brought me a bottle of wines. Wine is really popular with this in the social group in the Glade, and a bottle of wine with a wine stopper, wine napkins. So that's how I got interested in the wine. That was our first gift we got when we moved into our new home.
Well, good. Good. Well, this was fascinating. Do you have anything else that I'm trying to think here about what else that you have that we could talk about?
I have a wreaths, and I have stands that hold the wreaths.
Now, that's something interesting that I found, because they come in so many different
sizes and
Right.
colors, and some are adjustable and some are just stationary.
But I love the fact that you don't have to just put it on your door any longer, that you could have the wreath.
You can put it on
with
your
the stand
fireplace, for
and-
example, or in your
Right.
foyer or whatever. But
Right.
I try to keep those in different sizes. And
Okay.
I carry those year-round, the wreath stands.
Okay, and the different types of wreaths then.
Yes, yes, and the wreaths usually to go with them.
Wonderful.
I have
So
to.
see, there's another idea.
Birds are really popular too. The last 2 years, birds have been so popular. And in the magazines, you'll see bird cages, and they use them for everything.
Well, thank you so much for being here. And we also thank you for being here this morning. We hope that you've enjoyed yourselves as much as what we did. And please join us next time. Let's see, we're on TV3, and it's Spirit Broadband for The View from the Fifth Street Marketplace.
Weekly